Hi everyone, I'm Rincey and this is Rincey Reads. Today I'm going to be doing my November book haul. I didn't really buy a lot of books this month because I bought like 600 last month, so I was kind of taking it easy, but there are a couple of books that I did pick up. The first book I got, I actually bought in October, but I bought it online at barnesandnoble.com and it took forever to get to me, so it didn't come until after I had recorded my October book haul, and so I'm including it in my November book haul. And that is The Solitude of Prime Numbers by Paolo Giordano. Don't know how to say his name. I've had this book on my wish list for a while, and then I saw it was, bargain priced on Barnes & Noble, so I decided to pick it up. The next book in the stack is actually one that I won off of either Penguin or Penguin Teens Facebook page, and that is The Madness Underneath by Maureen Johnson, which is the sequel to Shades of London. If you guys saw my review of Shades of London, you saw that I really, really love this book, and I am quite excited to read this one. It is coming out in February, so this is actually an arc of it. I probably won't be reading it until closer to the release date. The next book I picked up because I saw it was on sale as like a Black Friday deal. In case you're not from America and you don't know what Black Friday is, basically we have Thanksgiving on the fourth Thursday of every month. Most places give the day off and Friday as well because there's no point in coming into work on Friday for a single day and then have the weekend off, and so it's kind of become this big shopping holiday. I'll leave a link to Hank Green's Vlogbrothers video from last week because he explains it a lot better. Because of Black Friday there are always these huge deals, and so I saw that one of my stores had this book on sale, which was really great, and that is The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I was kind of waiting to buy this book in general because I knew that expectations were way too high for this book, so I was kind of waiting for my own expectations to kind of get to the right place and for me to just be in the mood to read this book, and I feel like I'm finally getting there. I probably won't read this book until next year because I just don't have the time for a book like this, but I will say a couple of things. One, I think this cover is really ugly in the sense that I don't like these colors and I don't like these fonts. Two, I really do like how the book is made. If you guys have this, you know, but if you don't, like the cover is sort of like a rubbery feeling. It isn't the typical paper dust jacket. There's some sort of like coating on it that makes it feel really nice. And even just like the quality of the binding and everything like that. Like this is a very well-made book. Another thing about this though is that on the front, I don't even know if you can see, there was like there was a sticker from Target on here, and so I peeled it off and now it's like sticky, which is really annoying. And usually like I can take like alcohol and rub off the stickiness, but I'm kind of worried that with the way this cover is coated that if I put alcohol on it, it'll ruin the coating of the dust jacket. So I've kind of just been picking at it, hoping that I'll be able to like rub off all of this residue and it'll eventually just go away because it really bothers me. And finally, this last thing that I got, I purchased because my sister had given me a Barnes & Noble gift card, and then for Black Friday weekend or Thanksgiving weekend, there was a 30% off coupon at Barnes & Noble, so I decided that I was finally going to splurge and get this, and that is The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings box set. This is what it looks like on all of the sides, and it comes obviously with all 4 books, and I'll show you guys the covers because I know you guys like seeing them. There was actually another box set that I was going to buy. It's the one that's like all black and it has like a lot simpler design on them, but it was about $10 more expensive, and I am okay with these covers. Like I think these are really nice. I'm still working through this, hold on. This is Two Towers, and this is Fellowship of the Ring, and I do like the colors on this. It feels, I don't know, it feels right for Lord of the Rings, and my big bookworm faux pas, I would say, is the fact that I've never read any of these. So I do want to try to read The Hobbit before The Hobbit comes out, or at least The Hobbit Part 1 comes out, because I did hear that that one's actually pretty easy to read and get through, so I feel like I would be able to do that. The rest of these I might have to wait. These might be my December books. I don't know, I haven't decided, but I do want to read these relatively soon. So that's my book haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Obviously it's not as big as the last one, so there's not as much for you guys to comment on or anything like that, but if you guys want me to read any of these books sooner rather than later, or if any of my book hauls, if you guys are seeing books that you're really interested in, please leave comments down below. I'll be sure to do reviews on them earlier than the rest, because I do have about like 40 books sitting on my floor waiting to be read. Just a general update, my life is still really crazy like I said it would be, but I think I am almost done with one of my books. I feel like now that I've said that, I'm probably not going to finish it, but I'm really hoping to get a review out this Thursday of Gillian Flynn's Sharp Objects. So hopefully that will happen. No matter what, that's probably going to be the first book I end up reviewing whenever I end up finishing it, just because it's the book I'm almost done with. So you guys can look forward to that at some point in the future. Otherwise, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving weekend if you guys are in America, and I will see you again next time. The first book, the next book I picked up because the next book in this day by Maureen Johnson, which is the sequel to Shades of London. Yes, that's what it's called. Which is